Hi everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for 2,000 subscribers. I did a little happy dance when I saw that I'd reached that number and it was so cool. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your support. I'm trying to put together a little giveaway to say thank you. I'm a little torn as to what I want to give away yet, which is why it might take me a little while to make the decisions and actually get the products before I will do a giveaway, but I swear one is going to be coming. Thank you guys so much. Anyway, this is going to be my first update for my Finish 7 by Spring. I'm really excited to share my progress with you guys, especially because these are the items that you guys chose. And the response to that was overwhelming, as I said in the intro. Thank you guys so much for taking that time to pick which items you wanted to see me pan. So I did finish one product. I finished the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. This is in the shade Fair Light. The sponge came completely off the top, like 2 or 3 days after I had done my intro video. I noticed the sponge was a little bit loose and I was like, oh, that's really strange. And it came completely off and it was really gross. I attempted to try and like fix it, but I don't know if this has happened to anybody else, but the sponge is pretty gross too. I hadn't been really washing it or taking care of the sponge, which is really gross, and I probably should have because it is something that I was putting on my face. It's very similar to my makeup brushes, and if I wash them like every week to every 2 weeks, I should have been taking better care of that sponge, but it didn't really matter anyway because I wasn't using the sponge to blend in. I wasn't really using it under my eyes that much because it isn't exactly the right shade for me. It's a little bit too yellow. I did use it with my Cover FX custom cover drops, those things, a couple of times, but then I found it was like too much coverage, which I didn't need in a concealer. So I was usually just using this to kind of clean up eyebrows or just clean up like around the lip area, just like little spot fixes. And that actually worked really well because the sponge came off. So then I could just turn it and it would come up through the top there. I did clean this up a little bit because, as you can probably guess, this got super messy. I would definitely repurchase this if it matched my skin tone better because it was smooth and creamy. It didn't crease like when I used it under my eyes or around my lip area, so I was impressed with it. I just wish that the shade was a little bit lighter. It is fair to light, so I'm pretty sure this is the lightest shade. I need like a super fair. So then there are the 6 products that I have made some progress on. Next is my Smashbox Bronze Lights bronzer in Suntan Matte. I've made some pretty good progress on this guy. I'd already hit major pan on this, as you might remember from the intro video, but I've definitely made a little bit more progress on this. Mostly just been using this on my face as opposed to using it as an eyeshadow because I got so many eyeshadows to work on that I don't need to throw another one in there right now. But this is a really great bronzer. This is the bronzer that made me fall in love with bronzers. Matte bronzers are life, and this is a great one. My Urban Decay lipstick in Naked, I've made some good progress on this guy. Pretty happy. This is a deluxe sample as well, and I've used it a lot. I've been into this layering kick, so I've been mixing and matching different lipsticks, and there's a lot of you can do with a nude pink lipstick. Next is my Buxom gloss in Jennifer. I've definitely made some progress on this, although I always feel like lip glosses are going to last forever. So you can see there's been some more progress made around here, considering this was like barely touched when I first used it. You can see like when I take the applicator out, you can see all that emptiness in there. How good is that? I'm so happy. I've been trying to use this as much as possible. I've been really bad with remembering to take it with me when I go anywhere though, and I feel like that would be really helpful. I know a lot of people who are like whizzes at finishing up lip products, that's what they do, and that's what I have to remind myself to do because that has worked for me in the past, simply because it's there, I see it, I use it. If it's not there and I don't have it, obviously I'm not going to use it. So if I want to finish this guy, I'm going to have to remember to take it with me. I haven't made much progress on my Rimmel ScandalEyes eyeshadow stick in Bad Girl Bronze. So beautiful. I've probably only sharpened it about 2 times. I love this shade. Mostly when I've been using it, I've only been using it under my eye area because it can add that little bit of color. I can layer different shadows on top of it too. This is a really great color to help accentuate my blue eyes, so I've been really enjoying using it. I really love the formula. Now this doesn't last that long on me. It's not surprising. I've had this experience with eye crayons before. They tend to just melt away, just completely disappear. I really need to use a lot of eye primer if it's going to stay, and even then, no guarantee. Now when I do use eyeshadow on top of it, it will stay for a lot longer, and obviously the eyeshadows, because it's setting it. I don't necessarily just want to set this because it is so pretty that you kind of have to pick something that works really well on top of it or something completely different and just using this as a base. So, oh, I don't know if I'm going to get this finished by the time this project is over, but I've been having fun using it and I really like the product, so it's a win. My Tarte Cheek Stain in Fantasy. I have been trying to use this as much as possible, mostly as like a base for my highlighter because it works really well as that. It's really pretty. It looks really nice when you swatch it. On my face though, I feel like it's maybe too dark or too peachy. So when you swatch it, it's like, oh my god, like just look how shimmery it is and like it catches light and it's gorgeous. But on my face, I feel like it's too peachy, too warm for me. Even though I do wear warm highlighters a lot, I feel like this is just not really right. So I don't like wearing it on its own because I feel like it doesn't suit me. But when I layer it with some other things, I feel like it looks really good. I did use it today and I put a MAC one on top of it. I forget the name of it now, but I did use that today and I feel like it looks good. But it's a shame on its own. I could probably use this as some kind of an eyeshadow too, but again, with all my other eyeshadows and stuff I'm working on, I'm not going to try and do that. I feel like that'd be a little bit too overwhelming because I have so many projects going on. So I've just been concentrating using it on my face. I use it a little bit here sometimes. That's mostly how I've been using it, and I've just been trying to use it daily. And the thing that I am never going to finish, oh my god, this pigment is insane. So this is the Makeup Geek pigment in Afterglow. Guys, I've used a ton, but it still does not seem like anything has gone out of here at all. Like I can definitely open the cap easier than I could before, but still, wow. It's so beautiful. I so need to use a glitter primer whenever I use this, or else I will have glitter tears for days. And it can be really awkward when I'm looking in the mirror and it's just like my face is just glitter. And it looks like I maybe highlighted really badly. Like it's like, oh no, you've got highlight everywhere. One of those people who like bathes in highlighter. Yeah, no. As much as I love glitter, and sometimes I just wish I could get away with that like I used to, I do not think it's that appropriate. I used to, and I can't remember if I've told this story before, but I used to go to school, high school, with a face full of glitter. Literally a face full of glitter. Like I would just wake up in the morning and be like, you know what, I feel like glitter today. And I would have like these little jars of glitter and I would just be like, okay, glitter. And honestly, it was that. And I would go to school and I would have like nothing, no makeup on, but glitter all over my face. I don't know how I ever got away with that. It's ridiculous, but that's what I used to do, and sometimes I really wish I could do that again, but I don't know. I don't know if people would appreciate that or would really think I'm trying too hard because I'm way past that age where it's like acceptable, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, I really love glitter. I'm trying to think of other ways I can use it. Someone had recommended using it as a highlighter, like mixing it with this one, and I did use that. It was really pretty, super glittery though, and again, a little bit too warm for me. So I haven't been using it as a highlighter, mostly just been using it on my eyes because it's so pretty, although again, I have to watch that freaking fallout. So bad for that. I'm trying to think if there's any other ways I can use it. I highly doubt that I'm gonna have that finished by springtime, but I think I will have made a pretty good dent in it, and I'm really liking pigments, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to start using it anyway, because I've seen so many people use pigments just to add extra dimension and interest to their eye looks, and I thought it looked so good and I was just a little terrified to try it, and I didn't want to start buying glitters and pigments without really using them first. So that is everything for my first update for my finished 7 by Spring. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any requests in the comments down below, and if you have any questions, I will make sure to respond to you as soon as I can. Thank you once again for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.